Manga-Waido.
My name is Keita Hanoso. I'm a 4th grader who likes baseball. My father always hangs out with me to play catch in the yard. My mother is very kind and cooks delicious meals and teaches me how to study subjects I'm not good at. I love my parents. And my friends too. The person I'm closest to is Tadashi Kawaii, who's in my class. Tadashi and I didn't talk much in class at first. But then, Tadashi joined my baseball team. We got to know each other better and better as we practiced together. Kaita, I'm looking forward to the next game. Yeah, let's win for sure. My dad says he'll buy me a new glove if I hit a home run. Awesome! You've got to hit it! Yeah! One day, I got a ride from Tadashi's dad before the game.
Come on, get in.
What? Tadashi is tall and slender, but his father, whom I met for the first time, was very built. At first glance, he looked like a bad guy from a comic book, and with his loud voice, I thought he was scary at first, but...
All right. Is everybody on board? Let's go.
Dad, your voice is so loud.
What are you talking about? It's an important game today, right? We've got to keep our spirits up.
It's our job to raise the spirits, not yours, Dad. Tadashi's dad is funny. I was nervous before the game, but Tadashi's dad was singing in the car the whole time, so it was fun. By the time we got there, I was relaxed, and we played a good game. Despite his scary appearance, Tadashi's father was a lot of fun to talk to, and I grew to like him very quickly. Dad, we won the game!
Oh yeah. Did you play well too, Kaita?
Yeah, I got 2 hits!
That's great! I guess all that practice paid off. Congratulations!
Thanks! You should come watch the next one, Dad!
Yeah, okay. Sorry I've been so busy I haven't been able to make it.
But my dad didn't come to support me at all, even after that. Apparently, he's really busy. He's been going out in his suit on his days off more and more. I gave up thinking it couldn't be helped if it was work. It was sad, though. But then, one day, my dad came home with a scary face, like an ogre. Even as a kid, I knew right away that something had happened.
I told the boss about the incident. Then, he fired me.
What? What's wrong, Dad? What does it mean to be fired? Does that mean you can't go to work anymore? I was secretly listening, but I couldn't stand it and just jumped out. Keita, you don't have to worry about it.
No. Kaita must be old enough to understand. Listen up.
Dad said so and told me what happened at the company.
There was an employee at your father's company who was spending company money without permission.
Without permission? What do you mean?
He was taking money from the company for a personal trip, claiming it was a business trip, and he was also taking things from the company to sell.
What? That's not good. That's stealing, right? Stealing stuff that belongs to the company.
Yeah, you're right. It's all things you're not supposed to do. It's called improper claiming of expenses, or embezzlement. I gathered the evidence and told the boss.
And then you got fired?
Yeah. The boss said that the employee is my best friend, so don't make it a big deal.
That's crazy! What's wrong is wrong, right? They have to apologize. If you take money without permission, you have to give it back.
You're right, Kaita. Even a child can understand that. Why?
Honey.
The boss ended up defending the employee who did wrong and said, "You're getting fired if you make a fuss," and forced me to quit. That's how I lost my job. I'll be home for a while, but you don't have to worry about it.
What is that? Let's tell the police! Let's get the boss of whoever did the wrong thing caught!
Yeah, I'm thinking about that too. Anyway, your father has to go to work tomorrow, and that's the situation. So, Kaita, I hope you understand.
Yeah. Dad, are you okay?
Thanks. I'm fine. I'll do my best. And Kaita, too. Oh, right. You have a baseball game next week, right? Do your best.
Yeah. Dad was smiling, but Mom was frustrated and had tears in her eyes. After that, he stayed in his room and did all kinds of research. I asked him if there was anything I could do, but he just said, "Don't worry." But a few nights later, I heard them talking. Isn't there anything you can do, like tell the police or talk to a lawyer?
I thought about that, but there's no money coming into me, even if the injustice comes to light. I have nothing to gain by spending time and effort to appeal for justice. Although, it is frustrating.
Can't you sue the company for wrongful termination?
Even if I sue them and win, I'll only get a few 100,000 yen in compensation. I have no intention of going back to that company, even if they admit that I was wrongfully dismissed anyways. Besides, it's not just me, and you guys are here too. I'd rather spend my time trying to find a new job than spending it on a lawsuit. It would make more sense.
No, you didn't even do anything wrong. Oh, I'm so frustrated.
I'm sorry. It was stupid of me to be so eager to pursue injustice when I have a family. It was a good lesson for me. It's my job as a father to earn money. Hey, don't worry. I'll get a new job soon.
I've never seen my mom cry like that before, and I couldn't step into the living room. The next day, they both acted as usual in front of me. Mom also smiled as usual, packed my lunch and took me to the practice field. Listen to your coach and practice hard. Yeah. You know, if you look down like that, you'll get kicked out of the regular team. I know. Okay, I'll pick you up when I'm done. Although my mother said that, in the end, I couldn't concentrate on my practice, and I made a lot of mistakes I normally wouldn't have. Tadashi and Tadashi's dad approached me at lunchtime when I was eating on the bench. "Keita, what's wrong? You kept making mistakes. Is something wrong with you?" For a moment, I didn't know how much I was allowed to say, but it felt that the two of them would give me a good opinion, so I said this without thinking. My dad is in trouble and I can't do anything about it. That's why I'm frustrated. "What happened to your dad?" "It was the company's fault, but my dad got fired." "What? Fired? You mean they made him quit?" "Yeah."
What do you mean it's the company's fault?
Well, I explained everything my dad had told me, and Tadashi's dad put a stern look on his face.
The guy used the company's money without permission? In other words, he misappropriated expenses. I guess that means embezzlement.
I don't really know, but I think so. Dad said something about expenses, so...
I see. Hey, Keita, can you give this to your father?
A business card?
Oh, you know a lot. Yes, this is my business card. I'm a lawyer. Tell your father to call me at the number on the card. I may be able to help him.
But it's gonna cost a lot of money, right?
Keita-kun's dad is like a dad friend to me. I wouldn't think of taking money from a friend. Well, I'm not forcing anything, so tell him to give me a call if he feels like it.
Okay, thanks! When I went back and gave him the card and told him what he said, my dad and mom looked at each other with a puzzled expression. But my mom said, "If it's Tadashi's father," to which my dad replied, "Yeah, you're right," and clenched his fists.
Keita, thank you! I can't leave the bad guys like this. I'll fight them!
Then my dad called Tadashi's dad, and they decided to meet up. He told me to wait at home, but after I asked repeatedly to go with him, he took me along. I didn't understand the difficult things that they were talking about, but apparently my dad decided to sue the company. It's that company's fault. Please get rid of the bad guys. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, leave it to me.
From here on out, it was an adult talk with a lot of difficult words. It took quite a while to resolve, so I didn't really know what was going on at the time. But even as a kid, I could understand the outcome.
Keita, I won! The court ruled it as a company's fault!
Dad got what's called compensation from the wrongful company in court. The person who was cheating got caught by the police, too. Apparently, the boss of the company was fired and disappeared from the company. I heard more about this when I was in junior high, but apparently, the employees who were cheating had a weak spot in the boss's pocket. And that weakness was infidelity. The boss was told, "If you want me to keep quiet about the affair, you have to overlook my wrongdoings," and he went along with it. The reason that it was found out is because Tadashi's dad went to the company to confirm the truth. When he visited, the boss wasn't present and the wife talked instead. The wife was suspicious and said, "It's not like him to cover up an employee's misconduct, let alone hide it from me." And upon investigation, the affair was discovered. The wife was so furious that she turned the boss and his employees into the police. The company was originally started by the wife's father, and the boss was his adopted son-in-law, so he lost his position at once and had a downhill life from there. Tadashi's dad said, "Every time I saw him in court, he got thinner and thinner, and at the end, he looked like a skeleton. Thanks to all the evidence and the fact that his wife was on our side, my dad won the case and was able to successfully get his compensation." Dad already had a new job a few weeks into the trial, and he's working hard as usual. Apparently, Tadashi's dad introduced him to the job. He still says, "I'll be forever grateful to Tadashi's father" from time to time. And by the way, he paid the legal fees to Tadashi's dad out of the compensation he received from the company. Tadashi's dad said he didn't need it, but he persisted. Things like that make my dad so cool. I was attracted to the coolness of lawyers by the one case, and my future dream was to become one. Of course, I'll continue to play baseball too. Tadashi and I have become family friends. We're having a barbecue at my place this weekend. You should come eat with your parents too. Can we? Keita's dad cooks great meat. He said look forward to it because he's gonna buy good meat. Yay! I'll tell my dad and mom. Yeah, friendships are the best thing you can have, right? I want to be a great lawyer someday so that I can help out not only my friends, but also the people in need.